Bows don't have to be overcomplicated, and I'm going to show you a real simple way to make a big showcase piece really simply. Now this bow is what I call a party bow, and you'll see why. I'm going to use 2 4-inch wide ribbons and 1 2.5. I'm going to start with a yard piece, grabbing about 10 to 12 inches down from the top, and then I'm going to take a 2-yard piece, grabbing approximately the same distance back down in it and clenching it all into my left hand. Don't be worried about how cute it looks. You're not going to see it. Now I'm going to twist it to get the right side facing back out, make a loop, clench it, and twist it again to make another loop, all being held in the left hand. Now you'll see I've got 2 loops, and now I also have 2 tails at the top and 2 tails at the bottom. Now I'm going to layer on the second ribbon, approximately the same distance again down into the ribbon. And now I'm going to take a 2-yard piece, grabbing again at the same place, twisting, making loops like we did on the last one, making sure that the face is facing out, clenching in the left hand, and then making another tail at the bottom. Adding the last piece of ribbon, we're going to take the same part, grabbed in the hand, grab 10 to 12 inches down, and we're going to twist it like we've done every other time. We're going to make another loop, grab it again, straighten it out just a little bit, twist and make another bow. And now we're going to go ahead and do a third one because I think 3 look better in the center of the main ribbon in the front. It just gives it a little bit more power, a little more oomph, and it gives you a nice little pop of color. Now I've got all this grabbed in the hands. We got tails at the top, tails at the bottom. Now we're going to use a zip tie to hold this baby together. And listen, no one's going to see it, so it'll just be our little secret. Now you do have to make sure that you get it pulled really tight. Pull it to keep it all together. Okay, and there we go. Good, it'll hold it together. Now we're gonna take a pair of wire cutters, snip that off, and no one will ever know we use that instead of using a wire. And now we really will put on a piece of wire so that we can then attach this to whatever we're gonna do. And guys, this bow can work for a wreath, a swag, even tops of Christmas trees. It's very flexible. And okay, it needs a little bit of love. After you manhandle a bow, it needs some love. So make sure you take time to fluff it, straighten everything out. I'm speeding this up at 10 times the actual time that it took. Now I'm going to cut the ends of the ribbon tails to make them a little prettier. Roll back the ones that have a contrasting back. And voila, we have a beautiful bow. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't it fun? You'll see why I call it a party bow, because there's tails at the top, tails at the bottom. It's just fun and happy. Now, see, it wasn't very difficult. Now it's your turn to make your own party bow.